Hello preppers, welcome to Goshen Prepping, a chilly day in Michigan. Hey, but you know what? No snow, so I can't complain about that. We're here for our Azure order. And if you're relatively new to the channel, we haven't had Azure pick up for a few months, but we got one today. There's a big dog over here. So we're going to load up what we got, and then when we get it home, we'll show you exactly what we have. Awesome.
White.
Eric? Yep. Should be both peanut butter. Yep. Awesome. Thank you.
Good morning, preppers.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ashley.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you. We have a Azure order, which
do.
Azure Standard, if you don't know, is a company out of Oregon that will actually drop ship through their own transportation trucks.
Yeah.
There's official terms for you. All over the country. And they don't have drops everywhere, but pretty darn close to it. And so what you do is you go on their company website, you order the stuff, and then the truck you'll still be charged shipping, but it is like incredibly minimal compared to getting shipping on other sources like Walmart or Amazon or wherever you get it. It's awesome. And then there's drop locations that you'll go and meet up with the truck and pull the stuff out and go home, and everybody goes home happy. It's a beautiful thing. So we did our typical Azure order. We order what, maybe once every 3 months?
Yeah.
We got a few things this time we want to share with you. And of course, for Azure, if you want to check it out, completely free to check it out and sign up, just look in the description below. There's a link right there. And that way you can look at it and see if there's a drop near you and see if you want to give it a try. All right, after I use my nose. Okay, so let me show you some things we have. The first thing we have is this keto electrolyte powder. Now, we actually buy keto electrolyte powder from a few sources, but the one we actually get from them, of course, being keto, is a big thing. But it also has a lot of potassium, which
is great when you're on keto.
Yeah, well, not just keto, but if you actually have leg cramps.
Yes.
So if you have leg cramps, the number one causes of leg cramps are you're not drinking enough water and you're not getting enough potassium. And people say magnesium too, but that's actually not the most common thing. It's potassium. So we take electrolyte powder almost every day, but if we still find that our
legs are hurting,
legs are starting to cramp, we'll take some of this one from Azure because that's actually why we get this. So we bought a couple of these. Now, we also got some Parmesan cheese. It's not this container.
It comes in a big bag.
We've been using this container forever.
Yeah.
And so what we'll do is every time we buy a bag from Azure, we'll empty this out and we'll just pour it in here because it has this nice handy shaker on it. So anyways, don't look at the brand. Yes. It's Azure brand.
Azure Parmesan.
Parmesan cheese. And so we usually have keto pizza night once a week, which is like just happiness.
Yes.
And I love, you don't like Parmesan cheese on your
pizza?
pizza?
I do not like Parmesan cheese.
But I love it on there. That and jalapenos.
Everybody else does though.
Now, speaking of cheese, we are big cheesy people. We bought 2 bricks of cheese. This is raw milk cheddar cheese, which is nice because it's not pasteurized.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So this is actually a 5.5 pound bar.
We grate our own cheese every day.
Right. And so what we'll do is we'll actually, when it comes time, we'll cut this open, take off a big chunk, then we'll use our vacuum sealer to seal the rest of it. I mean, if it does get some mold on it, it's not the end of the world. You just slice off the mold and eat it. No, we don't have to eat it. I'm just kidding. We also have a 5.5 pound brick of pepper jack as well. And
this is our 3rd time, I think, ordering the pepper jack.
We love it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's actually, for us, especially on keto, it's a great snack because we'll just cut a few chunks, put some Southwest mustard on it, and it's happiness. Happiness in cheese land.
Yes, it is.
Okay, what do you got there?
And then I have cayenne pepper because a lot of recipes we have. And I like to get the bags and then I just save glass jars or old shakers and I just put that in there.
Real quick, we buy actually a lot of spices from Azure because you can get them in these big bags like this and then we'll just put them away sometimes with an auction absorb or whatever because I mention all the time, if you are storing up rice and beans or something for the apocalypse, it's going to get boring. And we want to make sure our apocalypse is flavorful. And so we get a lot of spices, not spicy stuff necessarily, but spices and baking stuff in these bags from Azure as well.
Yeah, their pizza seasoning is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we buy that all the time. And then the other one, of course, is giant tubs of all natural creamy peanut butter. It's unsalted, so it's great.
Unsweetened.
Unsweetened, not unsalted.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you buy peanut butter, regular peanut butter from the jar, it's usually like peanut butter monstrosity stuff.
Well,
Because
they put so much junk in it, they don't
especially
need to be in it.
sugar.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And we found that this is actually...
It's a little pain to stir, but once you just got to build your muscles up stirring it. So it's 9 pounds of peanut butter, and this lasts us quite a while.
9 pounds?
Yeah, it's 9 pounds.
Wow, we bought 2 of them.
We did.
18 pounds of peanut butter. Now, the last thing we bought, which we already kind of put away,
Yeah.
was a 25-pound bag of sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar, if you haven't checked, is not keto.
No, it's not.
But we still bake with it.
I do. I make breads and stuff for the kids
Yeah,
and things
exactly.
like that.
Yeah, so we bake our own bread. Well, she does. She bakes her own bread. And having some sugar for that is actually obviously beneficial, especially when the preservatives put in regular bread and stuff too, because it also has the sugar. All right, so again, there it is. That's our order today, or this week, this month actually.
Yeah.
Really simple one. But again, if you haven't checked out Azure, it's at least worth checking out.
Yeah, and if they don't have a drop site in your area, check around. Maybe you have some friends together that can get enough orders to get in.
Yeah, that's a great point. If there's a drop site, let's say a couple hours from you, it's not much to get one actually to come near you, but you simply just have to set it up, and they'll actually help you get people, and you'll have to find out where the truck can go and stuff. And they'll tell you all basically the rules they have, but it's really easy. We considered actually getting one closer to us because we drive an hour for ours.
Yeah.
But I'm so busy.
Yeah.
We actually started doing the legwork when we finally said, I don't have time. But you might. And if you actually are a drop site coordinator,
You get benefits.
you get benefits like some free food.
Yeah.
Like
Who doesn't like free
cayenne
food?
pepper powder or whatever. Okay, anyways, check them out, guys. We'd appreciate it because they do sponsor us, and it helps us out tremendously as a channel. But even if they didn't sponsor us, we love Azure Standard.
They have great products.
Especially the organic stuff.
Very
They're just so cheap compared to everywhere else. It's really good.
So check them out.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Bye.